afternoon. So we haven't been posting for a while. We've been busy in the studio doing a lot of stoneware, making some new shapes. Well, not new shapes. This is a shape I first kind of liked making, I suppose, when I was a student 40 odd years ago. The first thing I wanted to make was salt glaze. So this is very much like a Germanic salt glaze mug, but also very similar to an English earthenware. So if you notice, I use my rib. I don't really knuckle very much. I suppose that comes from years of using very gritty clay, and I just got kind of used to it. So this, compared to the terracotta, compared to the flower pots, is very gentle throwing. This clay is not as forgiving as the flower pot clay. So these are a 20 ounce mug, so these would be quite a sizable mug. So centering is just, with the stoneware clay, I tend to center twice, cone it twice, then open it up. And pull it up quite high in the first collar, as it were. So as you noticed, if you're on Instagram, our subscription button has disappeared. We're still doing subscriptions. It's just we've had a little bit of a hiccup, which hopefully in a week or so will be rectified, and we'll be back on track. So we'll start doing a lot more subscription work. So online tutorials or other subscribing tutorials and things like that, and some more live throwing. So when I'm throwing stoneware, certainly mugs, things like that, I don't really like turning. Or it's not that I don't like turning, it's just I find I can throw them thin enough, and I don't want them to be wafer thin. So if I can produce them, certainly using my rib, and if you notice, I'm also throwing on bats, so I'm not going to distort them when I move them. So it means that we can just go straight onto handling tomorrow morning. So straight up, straight down. And you're kind of centering as well when you're opening out, because you're squeezing the clay into an area which sort of gathers it, as it were. Wheel needs some new bearings. That'll have to wait a week or two. So yeah, so just bear with us in terms of subscriptions, and we will be back on track shortly with those. So the stoneware, we're hopefully, so we've done all our new glaze tests, and these will be the first actual tests on product itself. So glazes, when you've got a tile in front of you, looks okay. You don't really you can't really see what it's going to look like until you get it onto an actual pot. So this will be our second product launch. So hopefully we'll be putting these out the first Sunday in March. So it'll be primarily mugs again, some vases, and then we're going to do some bowls a bit later on in March. So we've got quite a different palette now. So we've kind of toned down. We're still going to use the river mud, but the other colours are very much more subtle. This one's looking a bit more like a vase. So yeah, it's I still find stoneware a challenge to throw compared to the terracotta, but it's just quite, I suppose I'm having to slightly alter my techniques. But yes, so hopefully yes, this will be the first, and we'll start trying to post a little bit more regularly as we run through the range of new products that we're going to do. So yes, anyway, it's nice to be back.